Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Tracy Brown, Tracy Brown. Tracy Brown Live. Tracy Brown Live. Tracy Brown. Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live.
My favorite symbol is the tree of life. Hi guys, how's everyone doing? Yes, I'm back. And because I got 1,000 tops to wear, this is why I'm giving away a lot of my clothes. It takes me 2 seconds to just change my top and come back and do a whole nother video. So how is everyone doing today? Thank you for sticking by me. Thank you for talking in the first video. Why's my back bothering me? Oh, I just want to scratch it. But let's get into the music industry. What in the hell is going on with the music industry, right? So we have Charlamagne the God and this young girl, Jessica Reed, that has been trying to call out Charlamagne for years, right? But I think today people can hear her, today. What I find interesting are the men that are backing her. Now, whether the men are backing her or they hate Charlamagne so much that they're backing her, I don't care. I love that the men are sticking up for this young lady. Which reminds me, women, particularly black women, you gotta start being kinder to folks that say this happened to me. Watch your language on IG, because karma always comes back around. It can come back around to you, come back around to your children. Your words towards this young lady was so ugly and so unfair. And who was it? Angela Rye that said that she's looking for a come up? Good luck, Angela Rye. Good luck. Okay? I hope you didn't say it, but that's what I heard. And I hope that that's just not true. And for anybody else, while this little girl is screaming and yelling and trying to say to people, something happened to me, stop hurting her with your IG words. It's not cute. If anything, all those that have said something bad to her were probably sex victims, and nobody heard you. So the least we can do is protect someone that is screaming and yelling because you know what happened to you. Okay? It's time for women to protect women, because the men have other things to protect, like their wee-wee and their desire to keep putting that wee-wee in somebody. So with that being said, who comes out recently but Lady Gaga? Now, could anybody tell that something happened to Lady Gaga? Can you kind of tell something was never right about Lady Gaga? Were you surprised when she was like trying to break into the music industry, got me raped? Were you surprised? I wasn't. I always saw something wrong with Lady Gaga. Always. But I couldn't pin it. I was like, what is different about this girl? And I thought, You know, I'm not a music industry person, right? So I thought maybe it's me. Maybe because I don't get the music industry. Hold on. Maybe because I don't get the music industry, that maybe I didn't know anything. Did I ever do Lady Gaga, by the way? Ever? What? Oh, I did her 7 years ago. Oh, and then I did it with Sean 7 years ago. Interesting. I've got to take a look at those videos because I really need to see if I saw anything like this with Lady Gaga in the past. Oh, I did it with Jason too. So I did do several videos on Lady Gaga. Okay, all right. All right, Lady Gaga. I'm gonna see what I said about you in the past. See if I ever saw anything like this that you were gonna say something. 7 years is a long time, but you know it is what it is. B. Butler, that's really good. When she wore the meat dress, I suspected a violation. Hmm. I don't know who Lena Morgana is. Same like Katy Perry. Yes, there's something different about Katy Perry too. Wow. That's she reminds me of Kate. Now you're making me question if Katy Perry had an issue. Huh. Well, going from church music to rebel music, everybody starts out in the church, so that doesn't count, right? That's not the point. The point is not one genre from another. Everybody does that. Whitney Houston, who else? Everybody does that. Church is where we all begin singing in church. And then you venture out into your own style. I'm not talking about where she went in her music. I'm talking about looking at her and telling something is not right. Look at her eyes, guys. Look at Whitney's eyes. Something was never right. All right. So, no, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Vitka. Oh, Vit Games. You know I'm slow. Vic Games. No, no, no. She just mentioned everything that happened to her. She won't name the producer that raped her. This was like yesterday I saw this. Got it, got it. Yeah, what looks like privilege also could look like abuse. Look at Britney Spears. Britney Spears looked like she's privileged, and she is abused. Think about that. See how they all go together? Vanity Fair. Lady Gaga opens up about her total psychotic break in Oprah documentary. And she said she still has these moments where she falls apart. Yeah, she has that look in her eyes. Look at her eyes. It's not safe there, right? She's not safe. And it shows up in her eyes. She says, I was 19 years old. I was working in a business, and a producer said to me, take your clothes off. And I said, no. And I left. And then they told me they were going to burn all of my music. Becoming visually emotional, she continues, and they didn't stop. They didn't stop asking me. And I just froze. And I don't even remember the memories of those painful events, which she said changed who she was completely. And then it was re-triggered years later when Gaga began having chronic pain, because it has to come out, right? Your trauma has to come out somewhere. She was advised by a doctor to go see a psychiatrist who told her she was suffering from PTSD. She went public with the PTSD diagnosis in 2016. First, I felt full-on pain, then I went numb. I realized it was the same pain I felt when the person who raped me dropped me off pregnant on the corner of my parents' house. She said she was locked away in a studio for months. You know, do you guys remember that whole period where Lady Gaga just disappeared? Do you guys remember that? She was wearing all these weird costumes and weird shoes, almost broke her ankle. I never forgot that. Then she just disappeared. And when she came back, she was doing softer music, old-fashioned music with that dude. I forget that dude's name. Talking about privilege, how do I explain to people that I have privilege, that I've got money, that I've got power, and I'm miserable? Britney Spears. How do you do that? I'm not here to tell my story to you because I don't want anybody to cry for me. I'm good. But open your heart for somebody else, like Jessica Reed. Because she says, I'm telling you, I've been through it and people need help, not your unkind words. Tony Bennett. When she came back, she was on this much softer spiel. And actually, I think working with Tony Bennett saved her life and saved her music career. Yes, I agree, Alexi. It's not easy to release the pain. The body has memory. We release the pain of rape, the body has memory. And even as a rape survivor, I know that triggers do arise. It's a long process of healing. It takes years to heal. It takes years. But in the process of healing is not being able to talk about it. People won't believe you. Campus rape is the worst because you're at a party, right? Right? You're at a party. Everybody's drinking. Why does the women get raped all the time? Maybe stop going to campus parties. They're just not safe. Oh, wait. COVID shut the campuses down. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I think she was going through something. I don't think it was because of Amy Winehouse. I think she needed to get out of the stronghold that the industry had on her and on her career. Oh yeah, give me a birth chart. Thank you, Cassandra. Hi, sweetie. And Alexi, my prayer is that you heal from your trauma. And thank you for admitting it, because I can tell you right now, most women that are watching this feed has been compromised, either through molestation or rape in their childhood, in their college years, at a party. So thank you for speaking up, Alexi. Garrett, this is so true. COVID shut down the privileged campus rapists. Exactly. Well, who is it? Kavanaugh that thought that women were his concubines? Really, dude? And wound up with the highest position in judicial office? Really? That's who we are? Oh, yes. This is what really happens. It's not about being traumatized or having a trauma come to you. It's whether or not women support you. And that is the most despicable part in humanity. That you won't hear a kid out. You won't hear a woman out. Something's got to change. And by the way, figure it out, because those type of characters, you don't have to stay here anymore. None of you have to stay anymore. No one has to stay anymore. I trust and believe God will start this whole world over again. Well, I didn't know. I'm talking about assault in a sexual sense. Like, in a sexual sense. Like, all of that is traumatizing. The final act of rape is the worst, but all of it is traumatizing. I was on a plane to Italy, and the guy next to me was masturbating. And I was traumatized. And then to top it, I was sick the whole trip. I was just so sick the whole trip, because it was mortifying. It was mortifying. And when I came back, I was forced into counseling, because it started bringing up some old stuff that I had thought I had recovered from. Yeah, we have to stop the 1 out of 7 women. We've got to watch our kids more. We have to. We have to watch our kids. And when I say kids, I'm talking about boys and girls, first of all. Let's be clear about that. We have to watch our kids. But we're talking today about the music. No, I don't know if we're talking about the music industry and just women. No, I think Usher was compromised. I really do. He lived with P. Diddy. What do you think he was exposed to? Sorry, I had to say it. I think Usher was compromised. I had to say it. Yes, I understand that. Yes, I hear you. Stephanie says someone like us, like me, haven't been raped but was physically assaulted. I got trauma and had to start therapy. Therapy was very helpful. Absolutely, Stephanie, absolutely. diagnosis. This is terrible. Justin Bieber was compromised too? God. He looks like it. He looks like he's had some issues. All right. Ugh, Angela, so sorry, but I'm glad he's in prison. The body and the brain suffer rape trauma. Yes. And I think it suffers rape trauma separately. Right? The body can heal, but the mind can keep it longer. Or sometimes the mind heals and the body doesn't. And then you have what? Chronic pain. I need water. Interesting. She has a Scorpio moon. It would have taken her years to reveal this secret. Damn. But it doesn't surprise me with the planets responding the way the time frame of all these planets is about the secrets being revealed. So don't be surprised personally if a lot of secrets come up with you or a lot of secrets in a family comes up. This is the time frame when all of this is going to happen. God is really clearing the air for everyone. Yeah. Just one of them died, right? Not more than one. Trey Song even. DJ Khaled does? Irv Gotti freaks me out. That's a weirdo, if there ever was one. All right. Let's get this party started. What is the question? Will Meetoo enter the music industry? Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about the music industry. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. The music industry belongs to you, God. It is your love. It is your beloved. Please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. Well, drugs is part of the gift, right? You give drugs, you give alcohol, you get rape. This is the music industry now, right? Grief, sadness, resurrection. Grief, sadness, resurrection. This card does not mean what it normally means. These are women crying. These are people crying. What has been buried in the dark is going to come up. Also, look at this blood moon. It'll make more sense. My nails are not dirty. It's the purple hair, but I just hate that. It'll make more sense after the eclipse energy. I think the next 6 months are going to be interesting in the music industry. Very interesting. I think much like the judgment card. Oh, I don't have the right judgment card. The quiet are not going to be quiet anymore. Much like this card. What was thought to be dead will not be dead, and people are going to start their revelations because it's emotional and it's healing. And ironically, it might even be a spiritual thing. Remember in the previous, we were talking about religion, and religion says, shut up, get over it, shut up. It's not about God. If you revealed who did this to you, right? That's religion. Spirituality says if you want to be free, speak up. What did Lady Gaga say? I'm doing this for others. Right? How does she end it? I've been through it and people need help. So that's my part of healing, being able to talk to you. People are going to start revealing all of the producers that are the worst in the industry. There's so much pain here that this information needs to get resurrected. Also, guys, there's an intimate family of producers. They all know each other. They're all in bed together. If one goes down, they all go down. It will begin to unravel many of those people that have been in power in the music industry, but it's a tight-knit group like this. So tight-knit that they all have dirt on each other. Look at you, Cassandra. Look at you. Cassandra's in my tarot class, so she is like working her business. Cassandra says, I find it interesting how all the fire signs are speaking up and finding their voice again. Megan is a Leo. Gaga is an Aries. Brittany is a Sagittarius. I find it interesting too. Well, Debbie Lovato has to keep showing up. I don't think it helps when she produces videos that make her look crazy. I don't think that's helping either. I think she has the wrong people around her. I think the people around her are still about what money they can get from her instead of what stability they can achieve for her to have. It's not Saturn and Jupiter. It's Saturn and Jupiter, maybe red roses. And what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not going to mention any names, right? I'm not going to mention any of the producers that I think are a problem. I'm telling you, there's a close-knit group of producers. Think about it, guys. There's only a handful of producers, and they all know each other. So what is this? All right. Clearing away obstacles, protection, guidance. They're going to try and fix this. They're going to try and get ahead of this. They're going to try and, much like you just said, try to appear solvent and pure. I know P. Diddy's trying some shit. He's like very zen right now. But it is a positive outcome for all rape victims. It is time to speak up because it'll take like the next 7 months. Anytime after the eclipse, it'll take up to 7 months for all of this revelation. 7 months, June. It'll take up to 7 months, and most likely through spring of next year. But the music industry needs to be regenerated, it needs to be rebirthed, and there will be a positive outcome. And I think there's going to be a need for women producers. I think there's going to have to be some guidelines and regulations as well. Because producing is one of those areas where you could stay in the studio all fucking night. I think some things are going to have to change about what that looks like. Not that they can't stay in the studio, but I just think after a certain hour, there's going to have to be no, that doesn't sound right either. No. Something's going to change about producing and how that looks overnight. I just don't think they're going to be allowed overnight sessions anymore. I know the music industry is dying and they want to not die, right? They do not want to die. So I think that it has to change, and I think more women have to come into producing. I think that if you have women as producers, then you no longer have the greedy men taking advantage of the women. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? That a woman needs to be there in power, in control, to stop the pedophile group of men that come to the studio between 12 and 5 in the morning. But the woman has to be in control, which is why I think they're going to start hiring female producers. They know they're off balance. They already know it. The truth has to come out. And the music industry has to face the truth. The reason why I keep pointing out the music industry over one particular person is because the music industry has let this go down regardless. They pay for these rape sessions. They know damn well who are their disgusting producers out there. Time to speak up, women. Time to speak up, men in the music industry. Because it's all the same people doing this. Hi, Tiffany. Tiffany Tuition. Well, we're not going to worry about that. You got to understand, even if a woman is a stud, they're not rapists the way men are. Do you understand the difference? So no, I don't see women becoming in power. If they're studs, they're studs. Then we're judging them. You're going to automatically assume that they're going to start raping? No, that's not it. Remember, I don't care who you are. There's compassion with women, always. Thank you. Men are always aggressive, always. So I'm not like, listen to what I'm saying and not judge what I'm saying. Women will be in charge. Studios are going to change who is allowed to be in these studios, because the problem with men is that they bring their buddies. That's the problem with men. And they trick the women. She's just trying to sing. And the buddies like intimidate her. So I just want you to understand that women will be in control. Let's not bring up gay and lesbian stuff, because we're confusing what we need out of the music industry. Since the beginning, look at history. Yes, look at Elvis, what a little pervert Elvis was. Did that woman know that she was being abused? She was being mind fucked. What's her name? I can't remember the woman he married. She was being mind fucked. And by the way, Elvis appropriated and stole blackness. Screwing Elvis. Yes. A lot of children were sold to R. Kelly too. And y'all have been very unkind to those girls. They were children. And 18 and 19 is a consensual adult. In my mind, they are children going against a 35, 36, 38-year-old man, if not older. That's it. Bringing drugs into the studio and making conditions ripe for sexual assault. That is where the music industry will take some responsibility, whether they like it or not. And by the way, there's only a few people in the music industry right now. I think Warner Brothers. Let me see. I read it somewhere. Who else? It was Warner Brothers. Let's see. Don't get stuck on me now. Warner Brothers, Sony, EMI, BMG, and Universal Music Group. In the 1980s, they were called the Big Six, but they have since been shrinking, and they have shrunk down to Universal, Sony, and Warner Music. And they have full responsibility on women being raped in those studios. So, the way I see it, some lawsuits need to come to those that are left. Sony, Warner, Universal. Not that they will have the money to pay off these lawsuits, but more in getting them to recognize that they created this industry. Priscilla. Yeah, doesn't surprise me. Moms, you're totally responsible for a lot of this stuff. That doesn't surprise me at all. Okay, hold on a second, guys. Ace of Cups. Good part is people still love music, so that's the beautiful part. A lot of deception, a lot of cover-ups, a lot of disgusting people in the music industry. I feel like Temperance card, but you know what I want to say? I want to say time's up. Isn't that a Meetoo mantra? This is a Temperance card, like in time. I think the last 14 years has been the worst in the music industry in terms of rape culture. I think whoever is on the wire, there's at least 8 major players on the wire. At least 8. And you should be scared. All 8 of you. Russell Simmons, you're one. P. Diddy, you're another one. R. Kelly is one of 8. Who else? Who else am I missing, guys? The Fool card is here. This is a journey. This is brand new to the music industry. No one's going to know where this is going to land. Well, except me, because I'm the psychic. But this is brand new to the music industry in terms of finally being exposed. Ooh. Jay-Z. Chris Stokes. Oh, my God. Yes. Who else? T.I. Yes, yes. T.I. He's another one that's starting in the music, breaking the system being broken. T.I. Yes. Russell's daughter, I tried, but I wasn't in the music industry. I was in the entertainment industry, and it is well known for children to get taken advantage in the entertainment industry, which is why we have Coogan's Law, because we saw where parents took advantage of their children, their children's money, yada, 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 right? So we have a known history in the entertainment industry of women being raped. Julie Garland was one of them. Natalie Wood was another one. So we have enough history to know that the entertainment industry is not healthy for children. The music industry, this is a first for them. Ellen is not in music. So Ellen's just weird, but she's not in music. So I'm just talking about the music. And if Ellen is a part of anything, she's a part of the entertainment problem. Clive Davis, God, he's so old. Like, are they going to be able to get him on something? He's so old. All right. Very familiar. Each person that gets named should be afraid. So if T.I. is being named right now, others should, at least 8, well, I'm going to say 7 others, because one of them got caught. It's funny, nobody was worried when R. Kelly was being accused. Nobody was worried. They're worried now. And you know why they're worried? Because we're in a metaphysical world. Because we're in a spiritual world. And no one knows where this spirituality is going to end, which is why we have the Fool card. Familiar energy. I really feel like some of these folks are going to rat each other out. Some of them are ready to talk. They're like, if I go down, you go down. So you watch. It's going to be some domino effect of people just vomiting on each other. R. Kelly was in with Trump, though. Yeah. I think that. Hey, Melissa. Quincy Jones. Oh my God. See, these are some heavyweights now. Clive Davis, Quincy Jones. These are major players. Now, I'm not accusing Quincy Jones by no means, but these are some heavyweights. And I'm saying that the music industry is very small. I'm saying that they all know something. So I'm not saying Clive or Quincy. I'm saying you may have hired people that you knew made great music but were despicable beings. Who's the one in Compton over here? I forget his name. We already know he's a problem. The guy that's opposite Suge Knight. Who's that guy? Who's that guy? The guy opposite Suge Knight. I can't remember his name. The one that just wound up with a stroke. Does anybody know whatever happened to him in that stroke? The one that was getting divorced from his wife because it turns out he was beating the shit out of his wife? Dr. Dre. He's another big one in the industry. Not Quincy Jones big, not Clive Davis big, but definitely, you know, on the same ranks as P. Diddy, Kanye West, and da 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 da. Really? I don't know. I didn't hear anything about him, but we'll see. You know, I was very suspect towards Ice Cube when he supported Trump. If you support Trump, they got some dirt on you. And also, Ice Cube's company is owned by one of Trump's people. So, if you support Trump, Trump has dirt on you. He's got pictures, he's got video. So, well, I'm just going to say Dr. Dre for right now. But all of the people that fall under Dr. Dre, again, I'm saying it's a handful of people. And they all know each other. And they all know which producers do what to who. And they will all rat on each other. Some will save themselves and throw somebody else under the bus. Oh, Steve Harvey is the worst. Trust and believe Trump got something on Steve Harvey. The worst. But he's not in the music industry, so I can't include Steve Harvey. But does he have something with Trump? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, but Birdman falls under somebody. It's Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne and Birdman go together, right? See? Right? All right. Let's stop with the Trump talk. I don't care about Trump. That's not the point. All right. It's going to start with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius powerhouse. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So, who's that? Who in all these names that you mentioned? What sign is Clive Davis and what sign is Quincy Jones? It's going to start with a powerhouse. Meaning, when I say powerhouse, I think what I mean is whoever this is directly involved with the three major labels that are left: Warner, Sony, Universal. No, I mean powerhouse. Kanye's not a powerhouse. No, I said powerhouse. So who is it that is directly with Universal, Sony, or Warner? That's a Pisces. I'm looking for a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It's Aries. I'm looking for a powerhouse. Nope, he's Virgo, guys. I'm looking for a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Check your computer. Music Mobile. I mean, What sign is this guy? Oh, he's a Gemini. He's a Libra. Hmm. Hmm. All right. It didn't show me a woman. It showed me a man. So I'm going to stick to a man as a music mogul. That's the person you have to go to get your music done. Maybe it's someone that I don't know because I don't know the music moguls. And I'm talking about somebody big. So Quincy Jones is a Sagittarius. Who else did I mention? Clive Davis is another sign. Russell's a Libra. He's a Libra. L.A. Reid is a Gemini. Now we talking. Lionel Cohen is a Libra. He owns Atlantic Records, CEO of Record Music of Warner Music Group. Okay, I'm looking for an air sign person. Well, Russell Simmons is in Bali because he's trying to escape any criminal charges against him. You know that. No, he's not a part of this, Melissa. It's a good one, but he's not a part of the shakedown, right? This is somebody that could get arrested and then will scream and yell about what he knows. Oh, Dr. J is an Aquarius. All right. Well, I'm looking for a very sneaky Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. T.I. didn't get arrested yet. No. T.I. is a Libra. Ooh. I don't consider him a mogul, but in the ghetto form of the industry, he might be a mogul. Do you know what I mean? I don't consider him a mogul, but he might be depending upon his niche, right? Air signs are Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There's going to be a lot of confusion, right? But he will serve up 9 people. I'm only looking for air sign, guys. He will serve up 9 people. What sign is Tommy Mottola? Hi, Milan. Pharrell, that's a music mogul. He's a producer, but I was looking for somebody a little bigger, even bigger than Pharrell, right? I feel like Pharrell is hired, but we haven't seen him lately. So I'm really wondering where he's at. And give me the sign of Pharrell. Give me the sign of Tommy Mottola, please. Whoever this guy is, because I feel like he's older. I think he's mature. I think he's 50-ish above. This is not a young guy. I think Pharrell to me is young. Tommy's a Cancer, unless he's born in June. Wait, June. I don't know. I have no idea, Red Roses. I don't know anything about the music industry. I seriously don't. I just don't deal with the music industry. I don't know, Alexi. I'm not looking at all of that. I can tell you he's mature. Tommy's July. Okay, so we can't say it's Tommy. By the way, I haven't heard from Tommy in years. Have you? No. In any case, whoever this guy is, he's going to talk. See that necklace around her? He's already planning to talk. This is a guy that has been saying, anybody comes to me, I'm giving up names. He is going to serve them 9 industry people. Tommy Mottola didn't die. Stop that. He still lives. Stop that. He lives. But it's not him anyway. I don't see that it's him. Whoever this guy is, right? Let me just move this real quick. Whoever this guy is, right? He is everybody's friend. He's a trickster. He is everybody's friend. Okay? He knows so much shit. They talk in front of him. They reveal things in front of him. He has kept quiet for years. He's a total trickster. I think he is very familiar with everything, everybody. He's been in everybody's studio. He's talked to everybody. This guy knows people. He has always said he won't talk, but if somebody comes to ask him, he'll talk. He's got history on everybody. I also feel like he's been prominent in the music industry for like the past 20 years. Very big in the last 20 years. Maybe I feel like he's been so big that you don't have to mention his name because I think he makes money regardless. He's that guy. Give me signs. The names aren't helping me. I need signs. Did you say L.A. Reid was a Gemini? Because that could be, L.A. Reid could be one of them. He could be one of them. I could kind of see L.A. Reid. Because this is a guy that just knows everything. Everything. And never stopped anything. But he's going to serve up 9 people. And you know why he's going to serve up 9 people? Because it comes down to money. It's going to all come down to money. It's either revenge because something went wrong with some money and contracts, and you boys be acting a fool when something goes wrong. And sometimes, a Gemini is really smart. Sometimes a Gemini will go, let it go. It doesn't matter. Keep the money, keep the contract, let it go. But now it's going to matter. If you fucked with L.A. Reid, it's going to show up. What is Jermaine Dupri's sign? Stop mentioning names. Nope, Drake is not a powerhouse. I said powerhouse. Somebody has to hire Drake. Thank you. Thank you, Alexi. Music executive. That's what I was trying to do. Music executives. No, powerhouse. Because music exec. What's Eminem's sign? What's Eminem's sign? Is Jimmy Jam still alive? Ooh, September 23rd is definitely a Libra. Vince Herbert. Oh, yeah. There we go. We're looking for some music executives. I really feel like I'm looking them up now. Can somebody look up Rob Stringer for me, please? His sign. It's a lot of music executives here. There's a lot here. Yeah, but then they put Jennifer Lopez as a music executive, and that's not the truth. How is she a music executive when most of her songs Ashanti wrote? Get out of here. There's an article here on something about 15 women music executives address how the industry can achieve gender equality. Don't worry about it, sweeties. It's mandated. Women will take over. And I'm going to stick to that. They have him here, Lyra Cohen. They have him here as a music executive. If he's not a producer, what does he do? Because they have him here as a music executive. I have him here. But then I also have J-Lo here, and she is not a music executive. She might have produced one song. That doesn't, I'm not talking about that person. I'm talking about that person that makes all the decisions. That's the person I'm talking about. How about Shine? What's Shine sign? Some of these people. I'm saying, I also think I'm saying in the last 20 years. Yeah, Jermaine isn't ringing a bell with me, to be honest with you. It's not ringing a bell with me. Eminem? Anybody give me Eminem sign? Rick Ross, he's an Aquarius. Okay, there's a lot of these Libra, Gemini, Aquarius people around. Well, ooh. You know who might do it? Now that I'm thinking about it. You know who's capable of doing this, to be honest with you? Usher. Usher knows a lot. Usher. You know why? Because Usher can morph into any industry. He can morph into rock. He can morph into hip hop, R&B. See, that's the guy I'm looking for. The guy that, all right. Oh, well, David Geffen, born in February. He is born in February, but he is technically a Pisces. But he's born in February. R. Kelly, no. Barry Gordy, no. I'm just looking at all these signs. Jimmy, no. March 11th, no. Shalamir, no. Smokey Robinson is February 19th. I don't know if he's a powerhouse. Didn't Tori have some problems too? Hey, Sasha Lee. Didn't Tori just announce she had some psychological issues on The View? Yeah, I'm kind of coming back to L.A. Reid again. All right, we could stop here. The bottom line is women will take over. You will see the influence of wanting more female producers between now and between the eclipse energy that's coming and the beginning of spring next year. You will begin to see people being named. Now, Lady Gaga said she was raped and she wants to tell her story. But to be honest, Lady Gaga, you've got to name the person, because it's not just about telling your story. That is selfish. That is you helping you. Although I believe telling your story will get other women to step up. But you didn't name the producer. And it's either time that you submit some legal documents against this producer or something, because not naming the producer leaves other women open to your type of rape. So you're 50% there, but you have to give more of yourself. Remember, Lady Gaga, we are of service. We are of service to one another. Your story and what happened to you is part of this service, but that clears you. Leaving this person around to continue this is shameful. So you should file something against this person. I don't care. T.I. and Tiny, you both are going to go to jail. Yeah, I really feel like if there's going to be a rat, if it's not a music mogul, it's somebody that's associated with the music mogul who then will spill the bean on other music moguls. Do you see how this is supposed to work? Usher could be one of them. Really? Why? Lakeisha? In any case, I'm not trying to put any of these music moguls in jail. I think you all know who you are. I also think time's up. Time's up. So, music moguls out there, I would really clean out my finances. I would really figure out where your monies need to go, because the lawsuits are coming. I think if you need to file bankruptcy, go ahead and file bankruptcy, because COVID is here. And COVID doesn't like the music industry. And COVID shut bigger industries down, right? COVID shut school systems down. You think COVID's going to give a fuck about the music industry? No. The music industry has to change. Where it's going to go, I don't know. It cannot stand and survive and make money off women's backs. I was going to say something else. So, you all will be exposed. And by the way, let's be really clear about this. I'm talking about men and women, but the abusers are men. To the women and to men. Oh, yes. It's all going to come out. I want to say what direction this is going to come out in. What direction? You know, let's see what direction it's going to come out, right? Is it West Coast, East Coast, South, North? West Coast. East Coast, South, North. Not North, West Coast. East Coast. South. North. If I say north, what part of the country is that? What's north? Isn't that Utah and stuff? Right? I don't do moons, Cassandra. Yeah, because the dirty South. South is where DJ Khaled is from. Why can't I do the South? That's Miami. Midwest is north. I don't know what Midwest is. You guys keep saying Midwest. No, I'm talking about West Coast, not Midwest. East Coast, South, and North. But if I say North, what states am I looking at in the North? Lexi. All right. Not Midwest. Nope. Not Midwest. Nope. Nothing Midwest. Okay. Here's what I think is what they're trying to tell me. I think the drama comes from the East Coast first. I think the drama comes from New York City. Yes. I think the drama comes from the East Coast. Period. Michigan is still Midwest. I'm not looking at Midwest. No, I'm not looking at ATL. ATL wasn't making music 30 years ago, so it's not ATL. It's West is as far as California. East is as far as New York. South is as far as Florida. And North is as far as what? Utah? What states are north? Utah? Oh, see? Cohen's a New York State Def Jam executive. Okay, so bottom line is East Coast gets hit first for this whole scandal to come out. No, not Barry Gordy. I looked at him and didn't feel his energy. I'm sure he's got some crap out there. Trust and believe, because I think one of Tracy Ross's mothers is Barry's child, but I'm not getting that as the thing. Maybe infinite nature, maybe. All right, guys, East Coast, get ready. It's you. Where was R. Kelly born, by the way, guys? Where was he born? And where was T.I. born? R. Kelly and T.I., where were they born? Alexi, that's what I'm thinking. Yep. I think. Yep. Oh, R. Kelly was born in Chicago. Okay. So no, it's not Chicago I'm looking at. Atlanta, I'm not looking at Atlanta either. Remember the nanny? A lot of puffy estates with the artists. No, I don't remember the nanny. Send me an article. Hi, Tracy. I've been trying to get a reading from you for over a year. Went through PayPal. Didn't work out. You went through PayPal and what didn't work out? Listen, TracyBrownlive.com. Listen, everybody else can reach me. Why can't you reach? Damn it. TracyBrownlive.com. go to the website, email me, or text me. There's a text number on my website, TracyBrownlive.com. So, and there's no problems with anything. So just do it again. I'm here, MJ. Okay. T.I. was born in Atlanta. T.I. was born in Georgia. Okay, so no, not R. Kelly, not T.I. The biggest problem with the music, that's what I'm looking at, right? I'm not looking at the individual. R. Kelly's an individual. T.I. is an individual, even though his wife is going to go to jail with him because she's stupid. Who breaks the industry? It will come from the East Coast. Who breaks the industry? But I do have to tell you, you know, in looking at all of these industries, there's women involved in every part of the states that I mentioned. So, there's real problems in the music industry, and some people have had babies for some of these rapes. All right, so this is really bad, guys. But the crust of the break in this industry comes from the East Coast. That's a period. Uh-oh. All right, guys, I don't know what else I should look at here. Let's look at the final outcome. Ooh, send me that video if you find it, Angela, because this is not good. This is not good. To be honest with you, a lot of this I blame on Usher's mother. She abandoned that boy. She may have put out a documentary acting like she was some powerhouse and, you know, I told Puffy, you better take care of my son. You abandoned your son. Like most parents abandon their sons. Like Aaliyah's mom abandoned Aaliyah to have men rape her and drug her and keep her drugged. I don't know, Alexi. That's a good question. Oh, wait. That's the wrong deck of cards. Alexi, that's a really good question. I don't know. Maybe because religion doesn't work anymore. Maybe because they can't call on God and Jesus, you know, to rape someone. So let's just be zen. Let's be an example, Russell Simmons, of sinfulness. Didn't Russell Simmons even say something about this Charlemagne thing? I'm like, Russell, shut up. You escaped to Bali. Why are you talking now? Mr. Zen. He's the beginning of Zen. I just said that. If you watch my other video, Cassandra, I said that COVID shut all the churches down. Mm-hmm. All right, let's find a final outcome here. Oh, let's take you out. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten since breakfast. King. Enlightened, benevolent. I don't know how to pronounce this word, but I do know how to pronounce it. Benefiting those in charge. I can't pronounce the word. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I feel like tongue-tied and stuttering. Benevolent. Oh, that's it. Whew, that was very scary. I couldn't get the word out. Represents an emperor. I said it's a big mogul. You got to trust me on this. A ruler, a leader, the chief. The chief. Not the peons. The chief. Represents temporal male power and authority associated with both benevolence and cruelty. So this is a guy that gives and takes away. He's high up. This is king, right? Yeah. This is the upright. Emperor or king can arise from common society like Napoleon, but the king is usually born into it. Maybe that will help. Any of these people born into music, maybe that would help. That might be a key word. Look for a lifelong need to rule and exert control over the music industry, whether a corporation, community, or family. I wonder if it could be L.A. Reid. Now I'm thinking about it. No, I'm talking about a real king. I'm not talking about somebody that makes himself a king. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about T.I. I'm talking about a real powerhouse in the industry. This is the guy that makes real decisions, whether or not Live Nation can have a 36 tour thing. That's the person I'm talking about. I said big, guys. Big. Really big. Nick Cannon's not big. This is really hard concept for you guys. Big, which means you may not know who big is. You may not know. Some of y'all have mentioned quite a few big moguls. I do see them here. I'm telling you, it's one of the big moguls that's gonna rat on everybody. He's gonna serve up 9 bodies. All right, I'm out of here. I'm out. Are we good? Actually, Nick Cannon does own Wildin' Out now. He renegotiated and he gave it to him. So, all right. Are we good? You know, B. Butler, I wanted to say that I don't believe it's a man of color. I think it's a white man. Seriously. I think it's a white man. It's gonna just clear the air and just throw everyone under the bus. All right, guys. We'll see. We'll see. We don't need to predict it today. The prediction will just come out on its own. And by the way, there's no stopping this. There's no stopping the Me Too going into the music industry. The problem is that once the Me Too goes in the music industry, it's a domino effect. So, everybody be prepared. This is not going to work out for anybody. Male artists and female artists, because the industry will be mandated for change. Do you understand that? So this is a thing where everybody gets affected. Why? Because COVID is still here. And COVID has not touched the music industry yet. You're next, music industry. T.I. is showing you that you're next. All right, guys. I love you. I don't think so, Cassandra. There's too many women that's been raped in the music industry. I think the music industry is going to wind up with music feminine producers. And that's how the industry changes. Which it needs to change, because I'm tired of men creating music and words that says, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Oh, yeah. Fuck that hoe. I hate that. It's time to change. And only women can produce that type of change. All right, guys. I love you. Thank you for putting up with me as always. You guys are amazing, and you guys tried really hard to help me to get there. And so I honor your presence in trying to help me to get somewhere with these people. All right. Who was it? MJ? That's the information right there. All right, guys. Love you.
Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Tracy Brown, Tracy Brown. Tracy Brown Live. Tracy Brown Live. Tracy Brown. Tracy Brown Live.
Oh, sorry, guys.